name is Skylar Locklear, and I'm Mr. Doug Carter's Intro to Ethics class, and I did my project on moral relativism. What is moral relativism? Moral relativism is the position that moral or ethical propositions do not reflect objective or universal moral truths, but instead makes claims relative to social, cultural, historical, or personal circumstances. It doesn't deny outright the truth, value, or justification of moral statements, but affirms relative forms of them. It can be described by the common aphorism, "When in Rome, do as the Romans do." Moral relativists point out that people are not omniscient, believe that history is replete with examples of individuals and societies acting in the name of an infallible truth later proved to be fallible. Believe we, as a society, should be wary of basing important ethical decisions on a supposed absolute claim. Types of moral relativism: descriptive moral relativism, meta-ethical moral relativism, and normative moral relativism. Descriptive moral relativism is also known as cultural relativism. States that moral standards are culturally defined. Meta-ethical moral relativism states that there are no objective grounds for preferring the moral values of one culture over another. Societies make their moral choices based on their unique beliefs, customs, and practices. People tend to believe that the right moral values are the values that exist in their own culture. Normative moral relativism is the idea that all societies that accept each other's differing moral values, given that there are no universal moral principles. Most philosophers disagree. For example, just because bribery is okay in some cultures doesn't mean that other cultures cannot rightfully condemn it. Proponents of moral relativism has become a prominent topic in philosophy in the last 20th century. Supporters of moral relativism include, in classical Greek, world historian Herodotus and Protagoras advocated some form of it. Modern anthropologist Franz Boas was among the first of them. Claims of cultural relativism. Different societies have different moral codes. The moral code of society determines what is right within that society. The moral codes of our society offer nothing special. There is no universal truth in ethics. It is arrogant to judge the conduct of other societies. We should adapt with attitude of tolerance. Examples of cultural relativism. In Bolivia, 14-year-old girls can legally get married, while in China, men have to wait until they're 22 years old. In America, eye contact suggests that you are paying attention and interested in what a person is saying, while in other cultures it's considered to be rude and a challenge of authority. And this is a satire that I found. And the lady on this side, it says, "Everything covered but her eyes. What a cool male-dominated culture." And on the other side, it says, "Nothing covered but her eyes. What a cool male-dominated culture." And the concept of it is everything we see is perspective, but not the truth. And it's done by Marcus Aurelius. And that's my work cited. Thank you for viewing my project on moral relativism.